This Excalibur crossbow shoots a 16.5-inch bolt that weighs about 350 grains, and that includes a 100-grain field pointer broadhead. It's going to shoot this arrow about 325 feet a second. So my question is, if I use one of the mechanically opening broadheads that has a really wide cut, like 1 3/4 inches, will I have enough speed and mass to get proper penetration on a target? The broadhead that I'm going to test are the Afflictor K2 series with 1 3/4 inch cutting diameter. So I just want to verify using these broadheads that, one, they obviously fly true, and two, that when they hit the intended target, you've got the proper amount of force needed to deploy the blades on impact and continue good penetration through the target. So let's check that and see what kind of results we get. The target that I'm going to use is this really dense, heavy pumpkin here, this heavy canvas tarp, and I'm going to drape it over the front and the back. Shoot it right here. This is 4 layers on the front, 4 layers on the back, and we'll see how well it penetrates all the way through it. Hopefully we're going to get a perfect cut going in the front and a good cut coming out the back. Here's a close-up look at the broadhead. Obviously this one's closed, this one's open. It uses these 2 little driver arms here to deploy the blades. Has a small O-ring at the bottom. You can see right there, there's a circular hole. You can actually put a small pin that's provided with the broadheads, so you can just test it kind of as a field point so the blades don't deploy. So that's what I'm going to do right here, is just take a couple practice shots and make sure this broadhead's hitting where I think it should hit. Okay, you can see I've got the plastic pin installed so the broadhead will not deploy. Okay, shooting just a tad bit high, but no problem. I'll compensate for that. Primary target set up here. I've got enough distance, so hopefully the bolt will clear through here and we can see penetration into this target. Okay, got a really nice cut on impact there. You can see the blades fully deployed, coming out the back. Nice cut. I was hoping it would have had enough energy to go all the way through the pumpkin and stick in the target. See there, we got slightly more than 1 3/4 inches coming out. Still slightly better than 1 3/4 inches. I'm gonna say the total thickness of this pumpkin is somewhere between 10 and 11 inches. Now what I want to do is I want to compare it to a fixed blade broadhead. Obviously it's a much smaller cutting profile. This one's just slightly more than 7/8 of an inch. So let's see how much penetration we get with this one. Okay, that's pretty much what I was expecting. I knew it would blow through both sides. It's stuck in the target. Probably got about 2 inches of penetration into the final target. Now I want to repeat this drill at 30 yards. I'm going to start with the fixed blade and see what that does. Then I'll follow up with the Afflictor. And the fixed blade broadhead at 30 yards still went all the way through the canvas, the pumpkin, stuck in the target. Let's see how deep it went. Just about like the 20-yard shot, 2 inches of penetration. All right, let's try this same experiment with the Afflictor at 30 yards. Now that's my fault there. If I had had that tape down better, it would have still punched through the backside. I feel very confident on that. The cut going in the front here is massive. You're usually talking more than a foot from where it's at here to the tip of the arrow. I really like these Afflictor K2 Hybrid Series broadheads. They fly really well and they have a massive cut pattern. But I think specifically here for the Excalibur crossbow, you're going to have a better potential to have a full pass-through shot using a fixed blade broadhead. So I'm going to continue to search for a good quality fixed blade broadhead for the Excalibur, but I still really like how wide this cut pattern is for these Afflictor broadheads. Massive cut pattern. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.